sharing synth. Layered with one reverb. Gentle filtered white noise, like waves crashing digitally. Overall, stream can contain light, pluck, melodies fade in and out, setting a dreamy atmosphere. Hardstyle hi-hats enter with soft kicks and a warm sub bass underpinning. Kotlin copy edit, floating deep inside the code, where currents break and data flows, lost within the neon haze, caught inside the overload maze. Background effects, subtle glitch, taps and reverse synth washes. Up, synths, sparkle and cascade, in sync with the beat. Rising synth, sweep with increasing filter resonance. For the bit stream overload. Narrow bells tension, bass heavy drop with shimmering, distorted synth leads and wobbling sub bass. Lead synth, detuned, glitch, process, pitch bends, come to me, pick with crisp trap snares and rapid hi-hats. Overload, string, can't contain, light drop melodies fade in and out, setting a dreamy atmosphere. Drop style hi-hats enter with soft kicks and a warm sub bass underpinning. Kotlin copy edit, floating deep inside the code, where currents break and data flows, lost within the neon haze, caught inside the overload maze. Background as idle glitch, taps and reverse synth washes. Arc, synths, sparkle and cascade, in sync with the beat. Background sparkle and cascade, synth reverse resonance, multiple chops, glitch and stutter. Bit stream overload, overload. Inside the code, where currents break and data flows, lost within the neon haze. Bullet, terse synth washes. Synth sparkle and cascade, in sync with the beat. Rising synths meet increasing filter resonance. Overload, chops, glitch, and stutter. Bit stream, overload, overload. Loud, builds tension inside a reverb tail. While currents break and data flows, lost within the neon haze. Washes, washes. Synth sparkle and cascade, in sync with the beat. Bass and sweep with increasing filter resonance. Vocal chops, glitch, and stutter. Bit stream, overload. Snare roll, builds tension. Bass heavy drop with shimmering, but distorted synth leads and wobbling sub bass. Late synth, detuned, glitch, process. Punchy A-way kick with crisp trap snares and rapid hi-hats. Overload, activate, new drop glitch, breaks and stutters. Add texture, ambient break with watery pads and soft vocal echoes. Lyrics, vocal, vocals popping underwater. Overload, stream, can't contain, light plug, melodies fade in and out, setting a dreamy atmosphere. Kotlin copy edit, floating deep inside the code, where currents break and data flows.
Clock ticking of warped echoes. Distant glitchy synth stabs, reverse sounds creeping in. Robotic voice. Chronolock failing. Override engaged. Deep sub bass, drone sub-built tension. Stars percussion synth stabs, reverse sounds creeping in. Robotic voice. Chronolock failing, override engaged. Deep sub bass, drone sub-built tension. Stars percussion, soft metallic taps like clock gears. Halftime beat locks and heavy swung rhythm with gritty bass gloss lyrics. Robotic pass, happy beat is broken time. Fractured space lost inside the shifting place. Second slip, rewind the flow. Override the chrono glow. Layered bass pulses with off-kilter modulation. Background efforts, digital rewind clicks. Warp sounds, passing filtered noise and glitchy snares. Vocal chops, glitch repeatedly. Override, 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 override. Pitch bends ascend into tension. Clock ticking speeds up rhythmically. Heavy halftime drop with what bass reverse synth hits and crunchy drum bass. Deep crawling with bidding and pitch modulation. Drums, one kick, sharp snares, metallic hi-hats, vocals, tag trend. Override. Breakdown with reverse piano notes and glitch textures. Skill copy, beat in time unwinds and shattered waves. Lost within the looping maze. Hold the moment, break the chain. chain, feel the lock release again. Soft pads are swirling effects create a floating gallery in the atmosphere. Subtle clock ticks echo in the distance. Hallmarks of top of a digital layer set English rainbow taste pulses faster with heavy modulation. Drum fills and clear triplet rolls and glitchy percussive stabs. Vocal effect activated chrono breach. Final 8 bars built with rising pitch automation and glitch cuts. Elements fade into reverse echoes and ticking fades. Final robotic voice line. Prologue disengaged. Ends with a deep bass rumble and soft digital crackle.
Electrical hums and sparking glitch tones. Lo-fi static critical fades and vocal stutter systems overclock, engage. Drums ramping with filtered hats and snare ghost hits. Drums fully drop into intricate text that prove. Snare tight, crisp, metallic kick, dry and fast with sub-layering. Layering over newer bass, freestyle growl with FM modulation. Remixes, stabs, pulse with tempo. Lyrics synchronized, voice syncopated. Pass, copy, edit, code cascade, circuits drain, overdrive, sparks through data lanes. Voltage spike, reaction chain, and flow with signal unrestrained. Mid-bass filters up with rising tension. Percussion glitches begin looping faster. Vocal glitch layer heading left to right. Drive, pulse, clock up. Overflow, high-speed neurofunk drop, rapid hi-hats and break edits, switching neural bass lines moving left to right. Stereo, Berk hits, sharp mechanical synth layer mimics, processing overheat, screeching lag, vocal overlay, bolster, then initialized heat index, max. Brief tempo dip with atmospheric effects, bad, synthetic and eerie, robotic whisper or temp rising, throttling denied, copy edit, bitstream breaks and threaded flow, time compresses circuits glow, memory bends to drive the sense, no safe mode this never ends, second drop heavier and glitchier, respace tears with added distortion. More complex drum breaks, lead synth now layering over neural bass, final vocal slice, system breach, total acceleration, we slowly dissolve into silence, final sights, shut down, click monitor this, bolster that, offline. Beat, devil funk, drop, reverb, hi-hats, and break edits. Glitching neural bass lines moving left to right, stereo, Berk hits, sharp mechanical synth layer mimics, processing overheat, screeching lag, vocal overlay, bolster, then initialized heat index, max. Tempo dip with atmospheric effects, bad, synthetic and eerie, robotic whisper or temp rising, throttling denied, pass, copy edit, bitstream breaks and threaded flow, time compresses circuits glow, memory bends to drive the sense, no safe mode this never ends, second drop heavier and glitchier, respace tears with added distortion. More complex drum breaks, more complex drum breaks, neural bass. More complex drum breaks, neural bass. Dark synth drums wave with electrical particles as sparks, subtle mechanical wars and glitches built in. Distant robotic voice sample warped. Circuit breaker preparing collapse. Entering drum pattern kicks in, punishing sharp steps, intermittent hi-hats, any sliding distorted growls with sudden stops and starts. Glitch and stabs intermittently break the rhythm. Vocal drops, underload system failure. Rising sense is a filtered white noise. Drum fills accelerate with glitch effects and snare rolls. Vocal loop intensifies. Collapse. Powerful dubstep drop with crushing bass hits. Jagged synth snaps cut sharply through the mix. Complex drum programming with triplet hi-hats and glitch fills. Then robotic voice mark short circuit noises, digital fragmentation. Breakdown through sparsing pads and glitch effects. Whispered vocals and pads and glitch effects. Experiment stable. Return of drum with added layers of distortion and bass growls. Faster drum fills with increased syncopation. Synth snaps become more frequent and aggressive. Digital destruction effects cascade through the track. Gradual deconstruction of elements with glitch fades and noise sweeps. Final deep bass rumble fades to silence. Last robotic voice fading. Circuit breaker offline. Warped. Ambient effects, rising textures, crystalline sparkle effects, heartbeat bass tones barely audible at first.
Gentle clicks and echoes that pan left or right like sonar. Distant noise reversed, ethereal. System locked, deep freeze. Jammerings and daughter sharply rising like frost on glass. Soft bass pulses underneath, formed with analog style filter. Drum style hi-hats sprinkle gently, reverb heavy. Added levels to input ghostly harmonic layers. Atmos effects, chilling winds with swing delay trails. Paths swell upward, freezing into crystalline distortion. Something builds with the rising pitch glitch. Vocal chop, a light effect but take a little chop. Don't know where to stop. Silence drop for a one beat. Subtle motion bass drop like an avalanche in slow-mo. Kick a snare combo drenched in reverb, creating a cavern feel. Lead synth, frozen saw, wave modulated with slow LFOO. Echo tail trails the drop repeating in layers like icicle shattering. Breaks back into ambient soundscapes. Whispered voice sample, that peppers repeat, they never stop. Frost crackles, slow down digital chirps. Back slightly to tune and warp. Simulating system decay. Returns with extra reverb and deeper bass up. Is now tuned with frozen fodder effects. Filtered crisp percussion fades in and not like lost data fragments. Echoes from first drop reintroduced in reverse order. Results into faint ambient hum. Final synth chord stretched into reverb infirmity. Flashing to reverb infirmity. Lock deactivated.
effects, CPU error beeps. High-pass filtered machine hum builds. Sporadic static bursts and reverse risers. Voice sample.
Ability detected core meltdown imminent.
Syncopated dubstep rhythm enters. Bass dirty soul bass layered with tremolo mod. Gritty mono synth riff with pitch automation. Percussion savvy snares, gated claps, digital hats, lyrics not chalk. Copy edit, code collapsing, sparks ignite. Circuit screaming neon light. Memory fracture can't rewind. Now the glitch is redefined. 16th note snare roll building in volume. Filtered riser sweeps upward with increasing pitch. Glitch, vocal chant, loop, recover line, break the line. Full dubstep bass pump drop, heavy detuned bass grounds with comb filtering lead synth. Chainsaw like objects, chaos, kick, snare combo, big room style layered with metallic thud. Glitch effects, stutters, bits crush, and abrupt micro pauses. Has a breakbeat fill in every 4 bars. Bass becomes more saturated like a corrupted wave. Vocal line, fragmented, knelt down, cascade, no reboot. More intense variation, bass beat sliding growls and machine gun style modulation. Glitch melody and it style buried in the distortion. Drums aggressive double time, snare fills. Noiser and twisted noises and fast filter modulation. Final voice, cybernetic variation, bass beat sliding growls and machine gun style modulation. Last element, low hum fades out with glitchy vocal whisper. Shutdown complete.
Trippy.
Volume fill collapsing, sparks ignite. Circuit screaming neon light. Memory fracture can't rewind. Now the glitch is redefined. 16th note snare roll building in volume. Filtered risers, software word with the reflexes. Crazy vocal shock and swing the rock. With the line, but clean the clock. The glitch is redefined. No reflection can't rewind. Now the glitch is redefined. 16th note snare roll building in volume. The riser sweeps upward with creasing pitch. Glitch overload will override. Break the line. Bubble bust and bass pump drop. Heavy detuned bass grounds with comb filtering lead synth. Chainsaw like upjudge chaos. Snare combo, big room style layered with metallic thud. Glitch effects, stutters, bits crush, and abrupt micro pauses. Adds a breakbeat fill in every 4 bars. Bass becomes more saturated like a corrupted wave. Vocal line, fragmented, meltdown, cascade, no reboot. More intense variation, bass pitch, sliding growls, and machine gun style modulation. Glitch melody in 8-bit stop buried under distortion. Drums aggressive double time, snare fills, effects, short circuit noises and fast filter modulation. Final voice scream, cybernetic. All sounds slowly fragment into silence. Last element, low hum fades out with glitchy vocal whisper. Shutdown complete. Crackling static and electric spark effects. Lost pulsing synth pads with a warped filter sweep. Robotic vocal snippets. Surge detected. Initializing recoil. Fast percussion with glitch taps fading in. Early bouncing sub-bass enters with jittery synth taps and chop push percussion. PG's Q-Walk. Copy edit. Voltage hits the circuits fry. Electric pulses amplify. Jitter beats collide and snap. Data surges. No time to nap. Percussion. Irregular glitch patterns with offbeat clicks and hi-hats. Metallic blocks with rapid pitch modulation. Rising noise sweep with increasingly rapid snare rolls. Vocal chop loop. Recoil, surge, recoil. The arpeggiator speeds up the filter, resonance rising. Full glitch step drop with because of wobbling bass. Bass jittery glitch hits and punchy drums. Bass reverb modulated with unpredicted pitch shifts. Trunking copy hit signals warp and streams collide. Electric chaos amplified.
adds with heavy reverb and subtle pitch bends. Soft glitch taps or reverbers, synth elements. More intense drop with clear glitches, faster percussion and wobbly bass modulation. Bass high pulsates with faster allophonic rhythmic glitches. Influence and intensify with triplet hi-hats and rhythmic glitches. Surge, recoil, overload. Final 8 bars include pitch bends and glitch jitters building to climax. Summon fade into static crackles and soft synth echoes. Data surge, recoil into the digital pop and distant electrical hum. With pitch bends and glitch that are building to climax. Elbow surge, recoil. Digital pop and distant electrical hum. Static and electric spark effects. Soft pulsing synths with the warmth of the sweet robotic vocals in it. Surge detected, initializing recoil. Sparse percussion with glitch taps fading in. Rubbery bouncing sub bass and with jittery synth tabs and sharp glitch percussion. PGs2L, copy, eat it, voltage hits the circuits fry. Electric pulses amplify, jitter beats collide and snap. Data surges, no time to nap. Percussion, irregular glitch patterns with offbeat clicks and hi-hats. Metallic plucks with rapid pitch modulation. Rising more sweet with increasingly rapid sterile. Vocal chops, loop, recoil, surge, recoil. Synth arpeggiator speeds up with filter resonance rising. Full force tech drop with aggressive wobbling bass, jittery glitches and punchy drums. Bass modulated with unpredictable pitch shifts. Drawn hypnotic vocals, crisping shares and stuttered hi-hats. Vocal tag chopped and filtered. Data surge, recoil. Glitch effects sporadically iter a whispered glitcher. Speaker breakdown with swirling pads and glitch echoes. Ellipse reverberated, copied. Signals warp the stream, collide, linger, chaos amplified. Fragments dancing, fractured light, lost inside the data night. Adds with heavy reverb and subtle pitch bends. Soft glitch taps and reverse synth elements. More intense drop with layered glitches. Faster percussion and wobbling bass modulation. Bassline pulsates with faster electro change. Bassline pulsates with faster LFO and filter changes. Drums intensify with triplet highest rhythmic glitches. Surge, recoil. Final 8 bars include pitch bends and glitch stutters building to climax. Elements fade in the static crackles and soft synth echoes. Final vocal fade. Data surge, recoil. Data surge, recoil. Ends with a digital pop and distant electrical hum. Static and electric spark effects. Rising noise sweep with increasingly rapid sterile. Vocal chop, recoil, surge, recoil. Rising noise sweep with increasingly rapid sterile. Vocal chops, loop, recoil, surge, recoil. Vocal step drop with the rhythmic wobbling bass. Jittery click glitches and punchy drums. Properly and modulated faded with unpredictable pitch shifts. Sonic kiss with glitchy snares and stuttered hi-hats. Vocal tag chopped and filtered data surge, recoil. Glitch effects theoretically interrupt with precision. Vertically in the glitch. Atmospheric breakdown with falling pads. Little pins top rated with unprotected shifts. Reverberated with unpredictable pitch shifts. Stuttered hi-hats. Vocal tag chopped and filtered. Data surge, recoil. Glitch effects sporadically interrupt with the texture. Atmospheric glitch hits and punchy drums. Bass rubbery and modulated with unpredictable pitch shifts. Punchy kicks with glitchy snares and stuttered hi-hats. Vocal tag chopped and filtered. Data surge, recoil. Clicks sporadically interrupt rhythm for texture. Atmospheric breakdown with swirling pads and glitch echoes. Lyrics all repeated. Signals warp the strings come to light. Electric chaos amplified. Fragments dance and fractured light. Lost inside the data night. Bad with heavy reverb and slow pitch bends. Soft glitch taps to reverse synth elements. More enveloped glitch bends. More intense drop with layered glitch hits. Faster percussion and wobbling bass modulation. Bassline pulsates with faster LFO and filter changes. Drums intensify with triplet hi-hats and rhythmic glitches. Vocal chops out. Over vocal photo pitch bends. Lost inside the data night. Pads with heavy reverb and subtle pitch bends. Elements fade into static crackles and soft synth echoes. Final vocal fade. Data surge, recoil. Ends with a digital pop and distant electrical hum.
glitch sparks, modem screeches, boot sequence samples. Ambient pulse interrupted by audio artifacts. Data stream unstable, surge detected. Recoil imminent. Rapid hi-hat flickers begin to appear. Build rises with pitch warp synth loops. Beat logs in triplet hi-hats knocking 808s. Filtered growls rising under the surface. Lyrics. Cobble cobbling. Copy edit. I thread the wires where the surge begins. Pulse ignites like needle pins. Cores combust in fractal waves. Echo slam through data graves. Background effects, data screeches. Binary code whispers. Energy spikes, LFOs flutter, glitch, vocals loop over rising snare rolls. Vocal loop, coil, backlash, breach. Synth swells, pitch bend drops. Countdown down, injecting drop in 3, 2, 1. Injecting drop in 3, 2, 1. Explosion of bass, distortion and glitch artifacts. Lead synth, granular saw wave that bends and stutters mid-hit. Kick layered with metallic smacks. Bass detuned, warping every 2 bars. Vocal chop jazz, surge, recoil initiated. Shift to a more ambient digital dreamscape. Crystal arpeggios over the tune pads. Distant, radio, interference samples, lyrics. Copy edits slip between the static haze. Feedback loops I can't escape. Writing noise that tears the thread. Alive inside what should be dead. Heavy a variation of drop 1 with added layers and triplet glitches. Hidden bass screams layered with reverse fills. Trap style snares with glitch bursts on off beats. Glitchful joke riot, recoil complete. Final 8 bars, rhythmic automation, stutters, bass, silence, fake out. Glitch echoes fade into a deep sub-hum. Stream closed, packet failure. Memory loss confirmed. Ends with a burst of white noise and a hard digital click. Stream closed, packet failure, memory loss confirmed. Ends with a burst of white noise and a hard digital click.
Bars release the heat themes with metallic clangs and distant static. Some Jones under pure fracture glitch effects. More coded robotic voice system breach initiated. Forging data rift. Aggressive syncopated techs and drums enter tight kicks. Snapping snares, rolling hats, bass line, dark modulated growls weaving in rhythmic patterns. Stuff and glitch static weave throughout. Vocal chops, heavily pressing. Flucture, code break, data shift. Drums will speed up with snare rolls and glitch effects. This rising pitch with filter sweeps. Vocal stutter loop, rift. Full love, one drop of heavy bass growls and complex drop over organic bass lines. Between sharp pulses and deep sub rumbles. Rolling break beats with glitch fills. Advanced circuit sparks, data corruption noises. Stripped down session with atmospheric passing glitch effects. With the rift, chaos forms and turn up drop of big and crackle bass. Rhythm, a bunch of glitch effects. Modulated bass growls slide through the mix with pitch bends. Drum speed up with intricate fills. Glitch effects cascade around the rhythm. Sounds gradually break apart with glitch fades and metallic echoes. Final bass note held and distorted and decided into silence. Lost robotic voice. Badger forge, rift complete. Bright, shivering synth our tile was built with layered digital effects. Distant city ambience, hum of neon lights and faint traffic noise. Subtle rhythm clicks and hi-hat taps fade in. Bassline drops in with a deep rolling groove. Simply sharp chop steps with pitch modulation. Breakbeat rhythm begins, driving the energy forward. Laser light sweeps and glitch accents. Rover, pubbing, edit, breaking through the neon haze. Chasing lights in endless maze. Pulsing lights, circuits flare. Grid breakers everywhere. Laser lights, leaps and glides. Drum fills intensify with air rolls and rising white noise. Break grid. Around neon liars. Electro house, drop pounding bass with pulsating rhythm. Full electro house drop, pounding bass with pulsating rhythm. Synth lead evolves into fast rhythmic stabs. Bird breakers everywhere, reflakers everywhere. Glitch effects and laser swooshes cut through the mix. Energy pulls back to shimmering pads and sparse percussion. White noise. Neon lights, fading fast. Ambient city sounds filtered through delay. Return of the main drop with added synth layers and bass punch. Percussion becomes more intricate with triplet fills. Synth lead as melodic runs and pitch slides. Laser hits, layers peel away, leaving a simple arpeggio and fading bass. Final synth stab echoes into silence. Break, breaker, offline.
Vocal whisper, protocol initiated, loading neon chardonnay. Percussion slowly builds some filtered bliss and glitch complaints. Driving beat kicks in, electro snare, punchy bass groove. Lyrics snappy edit, sharp deploy the night circuit fades, electric bites, neon strikes like razor wire. Through the bass we climb higher, there's sharp crystal snaps with delay trails. Rolling cyber grooves, subtly modulating. Laser flickers, hyper data shards breaking apart. Shards synths repeat and glitch and rhythmic stutter. Filtered bass rises with tension. Vocal jump loop, initiate, breach now. Kick roll escalates to full distortion. Software self-bends, sound with the crushed edge. Tight and groovy with fills every 8 bars.
Protocol breach max and melodic blends and glitch clicks.
Ass. Copy and systems fade, the light reboots. Echoes hum through data routes. Neon pulses hard and fast. The shard's code is built to last. Sassy and ambient. Shard effects scatter like digital wind chimes. Combo slows, glitch effects, simulate reboot. Harder second drop with denser layering, double time shard synths. Baseline has to synthesize. From the cells intensify, from the bass intensify.
Long protocol complete.
Rolling cyber grain and tickling the shits. Face the silence under soft neon hum. Final vocal terminated.
Shard synths echo and degrade into glitches. Increase to silence under soft neon hum. Final vocal.
Protocol terminated. Shard, initiate, breach now.
Scroll escalated with a bit crushed edge. Dropping groovy with fills every 8 bars. Protocol breach maximum index and glitch allow.
Protocol breach maximum intensity. Dark atmospheric paths with subtle mechanical noises. Twinkling synth accents pan left and right, building tension. Harmonic voice treble, jump to mine, mirror fuse engaged. Close-up bass hum starts fading in under a rhythmic clicking. Driving Texas drums enter, tight kicks, snappy snares and fast hi-hats pen for spatial effect. Lyrics copy, edit, fusing code, electric veins and killer lines and twisted chains. Vectors cut the cyber sky minor refuse the reason why. Baseline punching, complex modulated, syncopated, rhythmic better. FX, quick glitch, fills and reverb sweeps. Rising filtered noise and snare rolls. Multiple chops, vector, no reviews, vector. Synth tension rises with pitch, dance, and modulation. Robotic countdown, 0 through 1. High energy, throw a foot drop and roll. Baselines and zip, staccato, synth, staccato, synth, stabs. Bass, beat, growling with faster rhythm modulation. Helping with breakbeats with sharp hi-hat rolls in stereo. Vocal tag, broadcaster refuse, vector activated. Plus the bass hum starts fading in under a rhythmic clicking. Driving text and drums enter a rhythmic clicking. Driving text and drums enter a tight kick. Snappy snares and fast hi-hats stand for spatial effect. Driving text and drums enter tight kick. Snappy snares and fast hi-hats stand for spatial effect. Clever bass and drums enter tight kick. Snappy snares and fast versatile effect. Rhythm effect. Driving text and drums enter breaking in under a rhythmic clicking. Bass less heavier and more textured. Drums are rattling with flanger and delay on hi-hats. Vocal chops, vector system override. Final bars feature tempo starters and glitch cuts. Less light faded to digital static and ambient noise. Final robotic voice, system offline to refuse terminated. Enter the sound digital click and a complete reverb. Complete reverb. Bass ambiance, system machinery, hum, radio chat, drone rotor sounds fully fading in. Filtered bass, drones and metallic echoes. Protocol on the mega initiated. Bass strike ready. Snare rolls with metallic clank, city hi-hats laid with industrial noise. Medical set-pop, PGO rising in filter. Engage drones, synchronized bass. Protocol on the mega. Bass strike ready. Heavy distorted bass with rhythmic pulses, sub bass laid with percussional noise. Identical set-pop, PGO rising in filter. Engage drones, synchronized bass. Protocol on the mega. Bass strike ready. Bass strike ready. Heavy distorted bass with rhythmic pulses, sub bass laid with percussional noise. Identical set-pop, PGO rising in filter. Engage drones, synchronized bass. Protocol on the mega. Bass strike ready. Bass strike ready. Bass strike. Pulsing synth, PJOs with a distorted greedy tone, layered with digital noise and flickering code sound effects. Robotic voice, system online, phantom grid, engaged. Gradual build, percussion, mechanical clicks and hi-hats. Full synth punk beat drops, punchy kicks, snappy snare, crunchy hats. Lead synth, sharp, jagged riffs with pitch bends, the distortion, bass thick, growling synth, bassline moving in sync with the rhythm. Coddling, copy, edits racing through the phantom grid, signals break, codes undid. Haunted bites and flicker flames, lost inside these cyber games. Synth layers stacked with rising pitch and intensity. Drum fills and snare rolls speed up. Overdrive, phantom, overdrive, overdrive. Electro bass, synth punk drop, heavy distorted bass, synths cutting through the mix. Faster beats, synths racing in syncopation and bursts. Safe drum pattern with layered glitch, percussion, effects, digital static, flickering light bursts. Breakdown to minimal pads and distant echoes, approaching the grid, no escape. Sparsal synth motifs with delay and reverb. Return of a mid drop with added distortion and complexity. Bassline victims with growling modulation. Sound to lead synth and chops get counter riffs. Drum fills become more aggressive, pushing the pace. Evolve layers peel away, leaving a single set line fading out. Final echo and glitch effects trail off into silence. Closing robotic voice. Phantom grid shut down. logo, broken arcade startup sound, vocal glitch F match, online. Lo-fi beats slowly emerge from digital static. Loose, groovy glitch, hop, beat with trap snares, lyrics, we built a pixels crashing, code unchained, lines of chaos in my brain, packets lost in static zones, baseline crashing, circuit bones, basic pick 'em up with big crush textures, drop syncopated kicks, distorted snares, chop fills and syncopated kicks, distorted snares, chop fills, synth glitch, 8-bit melody mixed with pitchfork bleeds, increasing tempo of glitch, stutters and data corruption effects, vocal chop, hobbo, pixel overload, rise in a synth flow, dissonant pitch bends, chop drop, trap bass and aggressive, digital distortion, big chop drop, trap bass and aggressive, digital distortion, insert, crunchy with mid-range punch, drop sharp snare rolls, triplet fill, double tag layer, distortion, pixelated havoc and idiot, randomized synth hits in arcade effects, crashing rhythm, glitchy breakdown with stuttered vocal loops and ambient data decay, lyrics, online, copy, edit, memory phrase, signal bent, reboot fails, eye fragment, errors lived by disengage, trapped inside this data cage, sounds analog, his CPU, fan blurring, snag sweeps, heavier glitchier drop with layered rhythms and trap fills, glitch, fill with quick beats, ping and zap, overload, bass, modulated growl with sharp pitches, new synth layer, appliance laser snaps, full drop designed to glitch, havoc, system down, soar, tempo slows, draws dissolve into glitch particles, final digital distortion collapses into silence, closing sick, CRT shutdown, page, offline. Pixel overload, rises slow with dissonant pitch bends, chop drop, trap bass and aggressive, digital distortion, bass chop drop, trap bass and aggressive, digital distortion, third, crunchy with mid-range punch, shorts, drop snare rolls, fill, pixelated, hits in arcade, crashing rhythm, down, vocal loops, ambient data decay, copy, memory phrase, signal bent, reboot fails, eye fragment, errors lived by disengage, trapped inside this data cage, sounds analog, his CPU, fan blurring, heavier glitchier drop with layered rhythms, the trap fills between beats, ping, zap, overload, new synth layer ground with sharp edges, synth light is low tab, trapped inside this game, trapped inside this data cage, sounds analog, his CPU, burns, static sweeps, heavier, glitchier drop with layered rhythms and track fills, glitch fills between beats, ping, zap, overload, bass, modulated growl with sharp edges, Zeus synth layered uprights, laser zaps, vocal chop with sliced and glitched, havoc, system down, tempo slows, drums dissolve into glitch, particle, final digital distortion collapses into silence, closing sync, CRT showdown, the mage, offline. Fractured light, break the frail, atmospheric texture swell and fade, setting a dreamy vibe. Smooth, future beats with mantras with crisp percussion and warm bass. Soft melodic, colors break like shattered glass. Through the prism, moments pass, glitching frames and fractured time. Radiance in every line, percussion, tight zag snare, soft caps and syncopated hi-hats. Bass warm and rounded, supporting the synth melody. Rising synth layers and rhythmic glitch effects. Glitch, fade, white noise increase, tension. Powerful future bass drop, glitchy synth stabs and energetic rhythms. Synthetism like saws with dynamic modulation. Drum, punchy kicks, sharp snares, syncopated hi-hats. Pale rhythm, rated, mix and chop. Ambient breakdown with soft hats and filtered vocal echoes. Task, copy, lost inside the radiant glow. Fragments pulse and ebb and flow. Every color tells a tell in the glitch, set sail, have yourself filter sweeps and reverb. Genic and layer effects create a floating sensation, or energetic and layered version of drop one with additional synth textures. Bassline pulsates with rhythmic sidechain compression. Drums intensify with rolling hi-hats and snare fills. Final bars build with rising pitch, bends and filter sweeps. Mixing paths, gentle reach echoes, final focal line, glitch track, fade away, ends with a delicate digital sparkle that can keep reverb down. With complete and chops and energy. Mechanical hum sets in with digital crackles and boot-up glitches. Distorted whisper loops beneath the surface. System override. Aggression threshold exceeded. Broken power line buzz. Sporadic sparks and voltage arcs. Filtered synthetic rhythmless, simply a heartbeat monitor gone erratic. Retention rises fast. Pitch bent risers laced with percussive clanging. Zero filters moving like a machine. Heating up, it's creeping underneath. Chromatic. The tension rises fast. Beats, pitch rises mixed with percussive clanging. Zero filters over like a machine. Heating up, bass pulse wickets creeping underneath. Vocal circuit unstable. Prepare for rage state. Sudden silence and then absolute bass carnage. Euro-style growl slice across a pounding dust beat. Kick is meaty and dry with a soft punch. The front like slamming a steel door. Bass lines constantly more glitch pins. Filter sweet distorted starters. Robotic vocal chopper rage mode. Engaged. Engaged. Semi-triplet pulsating mechanical groove. Nana hits solid smashing for glass or sheet metal. A full pause with rising electric scream effects. Then bass slams and bass effects. Broken power line buzz. Sporadic sparks and voltage arcs. Built in synthetic rhythm like settling on a beat monitor gone erratic. The tension rises fast. Pitch bent risers bass with percussive clanging. Enemy rising pulses rising. Heavier speedles variate with faster modulation and heavier starters links. Links like fine circuitry. Such a bass patterns die and rise unpredictably. Rapid hi-hat fills to stimulate data overload. Melody line up spirals downward like a system collapsing. Climactic moment and two violence from its filter exhibiting chaos. Upsurge distortion and the sound short circuits. Bass sparks and static remain. A broken them down voice plays one last message. Bass circuit terminated. Damage irreversible. Fine sound. One last voltage snap that fizzles out and beats the rumble. One last voltage sap that fizzles out and beeps up a rumble. That fizzles out and deeps up rumble. synth that slows warm yet tense chords. Glitch effects like shattered data fragments crackling background. Distant vocal sample, injecting shadow light, initiating breakdown. So rising noise riser builds tension. Hard wave beat kicks in with punchy kick and sharp snare. Lead synth emotional soaring melody with distorted edges. Mid bass on player with wobble modulation. Glitch stutter slice with the blink between notes. Lyrics patch, copy, edit, cracks form in the single line. Data bleeds when pulses shine. Fractured beats collide and bind. Shattered bites corrupt my mind. Build up on modulation. Then players rise with pitch bends and ride nice sweeps. Drum fails speed up with glitch chopping. Vocal chopper bass. Shatter break. Injecting shatter bite, initiate. Injecting shatter bite, initiate. Initiate, breakdown. Awake keeps you with punch, kick and sharp snare. Lead synth emotional soaring melody with distorted edges. Mid back sponge layered with wobble modulation. Hex purpose sponge layered with wobble modulation. Play silent with between notes. Lyrics bishop flash, copy, edit, crack forward in the single line. Data please for pulses shine. Fractured beats collide and bind. Shattered bust corrupt my mind. Pencil up on modulation. Hard wave beat kicks in with punchy kick and sharp snare. Lead synth emotional soaring melody with distorted edges. Heavy compressed modulator with wobble modulation. Glitch stutter slice rhythmically between notes. Lyrics stash, copy edits, cracks form in the single line. Data please for pulses shine. Fracture beats collide and bind. Fracture beats collide. Shatter break. Modulation. Fracture beats collide and bind. Copy edit, cracks form in the single line. Data please where pulse beats collide and bind. Copy edit, cracks form in the single line. Data plays for pulses shine. Fracture beats collide and bind. Shattered bites. Break. System reset.
Pulsing synth waves with shimmering digital crackles. Rock and energy beam FX cascading and echoing. Vocal sample.
Sharp bite, cascade, system initializing.
Gradual build of hungry sense with rhythmic gain. On the vector race kick in with punchy kicks and centered hi-hats. Lyrics, energy beats, copy, edit, fractured light. Breaking rhythms in the night. Shocked by waves of electric tide. Rave ignites, no place to hide. Percussion syncopated break beats with sharp digital hits. Baseline punchy rhythmic with soul ground. Baseline relief layer like glitch burst. Rising filter sweeps and snare rolls.
Cascade, sharp bite, cascade.
Cascade, shock bite. Cascade, increasing white noise rhythmic gain. Explosive electro plate drops. Stutter cascades and vibrant synths. Deep and punchy with modulated filter strums. Energetic breaks with sharp snares and hi-hats. Vocal tap, pulsing shatter trees. Flutter and lift out pressure run paths and digital crackles. Sparkling synths. Copy, edit, broken light and fractured streams. Electric pulses, shattered dreams. Floating through the neon haze. Caught inside the cascade's maze. Paths with so reverb a delay. Glitch effects letting decorate the space. More dense version of drop one with a layer of synths and faster percussion. Baseline pulsates with rhythmic sidechain compression. Drums intensify with perfect hi-hats and snare rolls. Ice controls. Final bars built with rising edge bends and filter sweeps. Elements fade and shivering synth paths and stutter glitch echoes. Fun of vocal line.
Cascade, sharp bites, fade away.
Ends with a delicate digital sparkle and ambient kick reverb tail.
digital sparkle and ambient reverb tail. Synth drums, sharp digital sparks, and robotic voice snippets. Charging shotcore. Hard-hitting bass drums with pushy kicks and tight snares. Bassline aggressive, distorted with oscillating growl. Screaming synth leads pierced through with fast modulation. Glitchy percussion and zap effects layer in vocal chop. Shotcore, ignite. Rising synth notes and filter sweeps. Drum fills accelerate with glitchy rolls. Vocal loop intensifies. Reactor outpour. Electrocore drop with heavy bass slams and aggressive synth blast. Fire lead synths cut through the mix with distortion. Drums punch hard with syncopated hi-hats and triplet fills. Effects and crackles, digital glitches and zap sounds. Energy pulls back to atmospheric pads and low drums. Spitball at return of the drop with added synth layers and intensified bass. Synth plates become more complex with rapid pitch bends and modulation. Drum fills speed up and become more intricate. FX cascade with layered glitch effects and electrical bursts. Fluids gradually fade with glitchy noise and low bass hum. Final synth zap echoes into silence. Closing, rise. Offline. Dark atmospheric synth pads with electrical hums, static crackles and high frequency pulse effects. Melodic voice sample distorted. Static pulse charging. Sparse hi-hats and deep sub rumble slowly enter. Tight punchy drums kicking with complex neurofun drop programming with lyrics circle copy edit static pulses energy flows baseline drives where no one goes neurofunk in full control power surges through the soul. Bass, dark modulated growling with syncopated rhythm. Drums, crisp snares, fast breakbeats, jittered hi-hats. Multi cuts and reverse vocal snippets. Rising filtered noise and snare rolls. Vocal pulse, reactor, pulse. Synth operators ramp up with increasing pitch and resonance. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Powerful neurofunk drop of complex bass modulation and driving drums. This aggressive growling layer with wobbling modulation drums. Fast-paced breakbeats with sharp snares and jittered hi-hats. Vocal tag chopped and filtered. Semi-drive static pulse react. Punch, fluctuate the rhythm with sharp bursts. Atmospheric breakdown with eerie pads and echoing glitch effects. Lyrics for the bash. Copy edit, energy flows, circuits ignite through the block in neon light. Pulse and static intertwined in the core rhythms bind. Pass with reverb and slow modulation. Soft glitch taps and reverse synths float over it. Deep sub bass or intense drop with layered synths and complex drum patterns. Bassline pulsates with faster polyphonic added distortion. Rolling breakbeats with triplet hi-hats and snare fills. Pulse reactor, overload. Final bars crescendo with rising pitch bends and filter sweeps. Elements fade into static crackles and ambient noise. Final robotic voice line. Reactor offline. Static pulse depleted. Pulse reactor. Instant glitch. Pulse reactor. Overload. Final bars crescendo with rising pitch bends and filter sweeps. Elements fade into static crackles and ambient noise. Final robotic voice line. Reactor offline, static pulse depleted. Hands on a sharp digital glitch, deep bass decay.
One on the walk, synth cats bathe in neon glow. Pulsing up radiators with a shimmering texture. Soft glitchy crackles and spark effects fade in. Break the rift, voltage surge. Gradual filters rebuild haze. Voltage rift in endless ways. Drums, steady 4 on the floor kick. Snappy claps, hi-hats with subtle swing. Bassline smooth and warm, supporting the arpeggiator's rhythm. Synth wave pop with shimmering glitch, cascades and energetic bass. Arpeggiator shatter into broken syncopated rhythms. Bass, punchy side chains with rhythmic gating. Punchy kick with crisp snares and glitchy hi-hats. Vocal deck chopped and filtered, engage. Glitch effects and stutter edits accentuate the same cascades. Stringy breakdown with lush pads and glitch echoes. Lyrics atmospheric. Copy, edit, lost inside the neon glow. Segments pulse and ebb and flow. Rhythmic expands, the night awakes. Electric heart begins to break. Back slow with warm reverb and subtle delay. Glitch effects slightly decorate the soundscape. More intense version of drop one with additional layers and faster glitches. Bassline goes deeper with added distortion and modulation. Drums include faster hi-hats and syncopated percussion fills. Voltage breaker ignite the night. Final bars build with rising pitch bends and filter sweeps. Elements fade into shimmering paths and gentle glitch textures. Lost vocal fade, at the riff. Voltage drift in endless waves. Jump, move down. Final bars build with rising pitch bends and filter sweeps. Elements fade into shimmering paths and gentle glitch textures. Last vocal fade. Break the rift. A voltage fades. Ends with a delicate digital sparkle and echo with our tail. Elements fade into shimmering paths and gentle glitch textures. Last vocal fade. Break the rift, break the rift. Ends with a delicate digital sparkle and echoing with our tail.
First the electric crackles and humming voltage drones. Twinkling synth sparks flutter in stereo space. Distant robotic voice sample filtered and distorted. Power rising, voltage surge imminent. Contra beat kicks in with tight punching kicks and sharp snares. Bassline aggressive buzzing synth bass with staccato rhythm. Razor synth lead sliced through with fast pitch modulation. Glitch effects, digital sparks and short bursts of white noise. Shock, voltage, overload. Overload. Rising filter sweeps with cascading synths. Drum roll speed up with snare fills and glitch percussion. Vocal loop intensifies voltage. Shockwave, voltage, voltage. Full hot sharp drum with pounding bass and electrified synths. Space poison sparks fluttering layered with buzzing distortion. Synth leads cut sharply with pitch bends and rapid modulations. Drums punch aggressively with triplet hi-hats and sharp claps. FS electrical bursts, static crashes and zap effects. Energy pulse back, distorted synth pads and low humming drones. Things is full of current, stabilizing heavier bass growls and increased synth complexity. Jagged synth leads weave fast melodic lines of glitch effects. Drums become more intricate with syncopated fills. FX cascade with layered static and digital interference noises. Elements gradually deconstruct with glitch fades and pulsing low-end. Bassline aggressive, buzzing synth bass with staccato and buzzing robotic voice. Voltage, shockwave, shutdown.